Hi friends and welcome to my Flosstube. My name is Paula. You can find me on Instagram or the 502 Stitcher. Today is Thursday, January 30th, 2025. If you're new here, I hope you'll see, subscribe, and stay around. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate you coming back and watching all my videos. This is the first Flosstube I've recorded in a while. It is Flosstube number, hold on just a second, 39. I had to look it up. I didn't write it down in my notes. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's the first Flosstube I'm recording since before Christmas. Sorry about that. I did record a couple of Flosstube specials. I had my 90 starts in 2024. If you watched that, thank you. And I also did my whip parade, end of year whip parade. So if you watched that, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching the videos. Like I said, this first one I've recorded in about a month. So sorry about that. I'm just going to call this my January update. My anxiety has been through the roof. We've had a lot going on, so I just honestly haven't had the mind space to kind of sit down and do a floss tube. So I guess before we jump in here, I'll give you a little life update with all that's been going on. Of course, we had Christmas and Christmas Eve. We had a wonderful Christmas and Christmas Eve. We did Christmas Eve with my mom and dad, Christmas Day with my mother-in-law, and of course Christmas at home before we went over there. Everything went really good. We had a great time, catching up with family. And everything was great. And then also since we've been here, we've had 2 snowstorms and an ice storm. We got, I think the total for the month of January was 15 inches through both of those snowstorms, and then we got like a ½ inch ice or something with that. Of course, having a child that's on a ventilator, you're worried about power, but luckily, thank goodness, we did not lose power. We don't have a generator, honestly. This is an expense, really, I know it's something kind of necessary, but we don't lose, knock on wood, knock on the table there, kitchen table. We've been very fortunate. We've only lost power one time since she's 10, and she's had her ventilator. She got that at 7 months old when we switched hospitals to Cincinnati Children's. But we've only lost power, I think, one time, and that was when somebody hit a phone pole in the front of the neighborhood and knocked power off to everybody in the area. But thank goodness, knock on wood, like I said, we have not lost power with her. But we do have battery backups. Her ventilator, I think the new one's supposed to have like 7 hours on it, and then the backup one, so that's 14 hours of battery. And then my plan was to charge in the cars and all that stuff. But anyways, without going on a tangent, luckily we did not lose power. We all stayed nice and warm. We also been like the rest of the country down in that cold snap, and finally, I think today it's supposed to be in the 50s. It's the first time in a while. We still have snow on the ground. It's been going on 4 weeks since our first snowstorm, and we still have snow on the ground. I don't know how you northern states do it. I'm so sick of seeing it. Usually we get snow and it's gone in a week, maybe 2 weeks, but 4 weeks is a long time. Snow's everywhere still. But hopefully, like I said, today is warm. We're supposed to get some rain in, so hopefully that knocks a lot of that snow out and it's gone. I am ready for spring. I don't want it hot, but just, not freezing, so let me get a drink really quick too. Sorry, it's a long tangent. But we've had several doctor appointments up at Cincinnati Children's. We were just up there Tuesday. We are 2 hours from there, so it's 2 hours up, 2 hours back. She always likes to be exciting, so there's things that we found, but we got plans for them, so that's good. We don't have to go back until later next month, so we got a little way before we have to go up there. Sorry, you can hear the animals running around. Also, on New Year's Eve, I did a Zoom with Stitching with Sandy, and I'll tag her in it. If you're not watching her Flosstube, definitely head over there and check her out. She also, not only does she have a great Flosstube to watch, but she does monthly Zooms twice a month. I haven't always been able to go to those. I just have 3 kids and animals and all that stuff. I have a loud house, so it's not the easiest to be able to get on Zooms, but she had one New Year's Eve, and it was so much fun. There was a whole bunch of people in there, people that she knows like personally in her stitching group, as well as people, just all over the place. And there was quite a bit of floss tubers in there too, so it was nice to be able to connect with a couple of people, group of people, be able to talk and kind of hang out. And she did it, I think she started at noon Eastern Standard Time, so it was probably, I think, like 9 or 10 her time, and then she went to her past her midnight. So I got on there a couple times throughout the day and had to get off, to deal with kids, dinner, and all that stuff. But I just had so much fun. Just some of the flosser. I'm sorry if I miss anybody, but I'll tag everybody below that were there. So Stitching with Sandy. There was Sarah from Sarah's Stitching Spot. Joanne from the Eclectic Stitcher. Shelly from It's Only Stitching. Stacy from Bluebird and Paper. Kim the Contented Needleworker. And Catherine the Stitching and Costume. And those are just some of the people that I did talk to. I didn't talk a lot. I'm pretty shy, but I talked here and there. But so like I said, I had the best time. I even won a prize. I haven't got it yet because our mail is so messed up. I don't know if your mail is messed up. But so hopefully I'll be able to get it soon, and I'll show you what I won. So like I said, I had the best time, doing that Zoom. But go over and head over and check out Stitching with Sandy, and you can get all the details if you want to do her monthly or bi-monthly Zooms that she hosts. So, and you get all the information from her. Also, I found my unicorn pattern. I'm not going to tell you about it totally because I'm waiting for it. It arrived in Louisville on January 8th. Today is January 30th. I still do not have it. I saw yesterday, decided to leave Louisville and go to Indianapolis. So hopefully it's working its way through the system, and I'll have it soon and be able to show you next time. I cannot wait. I found it at a fantastic price. So most places I found it was running about $80, $85 to $100, and I got it for $20. So I'm really excited about that. But at least I'll show you that next time. Hopefully it will be here by the next time, the way the mail is running. I did a Primrose Cottage stitches order about the same time. It came here at Louisville the 9th, and I just got it yesterday. So it was the 29th. So it took about 20 days of sitting here in Louisville before I got it. So like I said, hopefully I'll get my pattern and be able to show you. Sorry about that. I started coughing and I wanted to cut it out. Also, with early January, I got sick again, and I just can't get rid of this cough. I'm not sick. I don't feel bad at all, but I just will cough, especially when I start talking a lot. I don't normally talk a lot, so now I'm talking and I'm now coughing over and over. So I apologize if it's a little choppy, but you don't want to listen to all that coughing. I have a stack of finishes here to show you, and I'll show you all of this I worked on. The very first one is one I'm so proud to get done. Is actually my last finish of 2024. For New Year's Eve for my 12 by 12, I just was originally planning to take out like 6 whips, at least 6 whips if not more, and work on them for at least a couple of hours each. But I started on this one and was like so close to getting done. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to truck along and get it done until I get it done. I think I finished it at right around 10 o'clock, so I got it in just a little bit before midnight, and I got it done. So it is Lori Holt's Flea Market Flowers, and I'll show you. It is on 25 count potato, call for colors. I got a floss pack from the Fat Quarter Shop, and here it is. I'm just so proud of it. Getting this one all the way done. I think it turned out so nice. Here you can see all of it. I just love it. I'm going to take it. I got gift cards for Christmas to a craft store, and I'm going to take it and get it framed. It's kind of an awkward size. It's like 12 and a half, I think, by 13 and a half. So they don't really sell frames that size. So I thought, instead of going out and buying knickknacks or whatever I would buy with it, I'm just going to use it for framing and hang it up, and it'll be really pretty in my house. So my next one is also my New Year's Day start. Chris, the Camping Stitcher here in Flosstube. So if you're not watching her, go check her out. She is now designing patterns, has been, I think, for the last year or two. But this is her 2025 Blessing Samplers. This is done on 28 count linen, and it is Picture This Plus in the colorway Legacy. I've done linen, I think this is now the second or third time, so I was really proud of myself. I really like the material, and I've ordered more in this because I've liked it so well. I did this in, I forget what the colorway is. Hold on just a second. I'll look up the notes. I'm sorry. I should be prepared with this. Let me pull up my little notebook. I had it sitting right here. It is on the Color and Cotton in the colorway Salsa. Like I said, I just love how it turned out. So I got that done. My very first blessing sampler. And be happy to get this frame. I've already bought a frame for it and I plan to do it. If you don't know what a blessing sampler is, it's supposed to be like just kind of a fun thing that people are doing. You pick out a sampler and try to get it done by the end of the month. And supposedly if you get it done, your needle will be blessed. So I said, here is mine. I think it turned out really good. Great pattern. Next, I had told you that my goals for the, in a previous video, not this video, sorry. One of my goals was to pick a project and try to concentrate on it and get it done. So I did do that. This is April Calendar Crate by Stitching with the Housewives. It is on 14 count black Aida. Call for colors since I got the little kit and I stitched on that and got it all finished up. The only thing I did do different, there was a sign that was here back in the truck, and I just decided to eliminate it. Not to put it on there, but so I got that done, and then I also did the small that goes with it for it says garden fresh carrots. So I got that done. So I had those all hung up in my calendar crate by April, and that was the last one I need to do in the series, unless I decide to do, because I think there's like 3 that I have, maybe 3 or 4 of them I haven't done, and but I plan to keep it a little bit longer for the other months, and but that'll be one to add for Easter this year. My next one is Gathering Snowflakes by Luminous Fiber Arts. This was my snow day finish, and because we've had so much snow here this year, I've already got it knocked out. We've had a lot of days of just, slow flurries or anything like that, so I got this all done. This was in a 14 count white Aida, and this is, sorry, my phone. This is a color and cotton color. I forget the color. I think it was like dusk, maybe. I might be wrong on that, but like I said, this is my Sunday start, and I got it all done. It's really pretty. I'm going to get it hopefully finished before winter. I'd like to do all of them. She has a whole series of these. I thought they were really cute. I don't have a lot of Valentine's Day projects because I wasn't, haven't been stitching that terribly long. So I found 3 free ones. These are from Hands On Design. She always does a free pattern for her and her husband's anniversary, and I did 3 of them. I have Love You, Be Mine, and then Love. I just picked colors for my stash, and it is on 14 count dusk, and I plan to make these into pillows. Hopefully maybe this weekend or next weekend I'll feel up to it and get the sewing machine out and try that, since because Christmas I made my first couple pillows, so I can do it. Next is also another new start since you've been here last. This is Bless Our Home by Lizzie Kate. It is done on 28 count coffee tea dye Monaco. Not the call for colors, but colors like it besides the house. The house was originally in yellow, but we live in a white house with black roof and a black door, so I did change the colors to that. Sorry about the coughing. But got that one done. And then next is also for my goals for the month. I want to get 1 ornament finished from the Just Cross Stitch magazines. So this is from Just Cross Stitch magazine 2016. I'm going to figure out which way to start. This is Snow by Val Stuff, and it's from Just Cross Stitching 2016. It is not the call for colors. I just pull colors from my stashes like it, And she also has buttons in it. Like, she'll have a little button in the O, or try to get closer, like the O's and on the corners. But I don't have any little buttons that are blue that are this size, so I think I'm just going to leave them off. Next, I'll go into my whips. Like I said, again, one of my goals this year is to get some of my whips out. And I've been working on this one. I started this when I very first started cross stitching too. And the main thing that's like keeping me back from it is the background. It is, let me just take out the hoop so you can kind of see the whole thing. It is Best Mom Ever. And I have all of it done. I'm just doing all this fill-in. And since I showed you last, I was way up in here, so I've done all of this to get it filled in. What I'm trying to do is work on it every day and do about 100 stitches. So I've done, you know, quite a bit of all of this filled in. So I'm hoping maybe by Mother's Day I'll have this done so I can give it to my mom. But I don't know if I said 14 count white Ada. I honestly have no idea if it is the call for colors or not, or if I pulled them on my stash. I wasn't taking notes when I started this one, so I'm not really for sure what I did, or if it was just like colors. But hopefully that'll be done soon. This is the other one I started to work on the last hour or so of the 12 by 12. This is Primrose Cottage Stitches and Christmas Quaker. I am doing mine on, it is 16 count in the colorway Fog. And here is mine. I saw someone in the their Facebook group do it in red and green, and I just loved it. So that's what I did. I am doing mine, the colorway is Classic Colorworks Grasshopper for the green, and Weeks Dye Works Turkish Red for the red. Again, I'm so sorry for all the coughing. I might have to pause and take a break to maybe calm my throat. Next, this was one of my whip goes. The April calendar crate was also my whip go, but this one was also my whip board. It is American Sampler by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And I mainly worked on the flag. I think that's the only thing I did work on was the flag. Hi, Thunder. Sorry you didn't hear Thunder. He's wanting some love, but here he is. Hi, Thunder. Okay, put you down. He's actually wanting Teresa on him for you. But this is on 18 count platinum, and then it is the call for colors. I got the fabric all from the Primrose Cottage Girls and the floss pack for this. And then next, my next whip I've been working on is stitching with the Housewives. Spring is the stitching season, spring. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. And this is what I got done. I mainly worked on this house and working on some of the words. It is on 28 count white pine board by Fabric Flare. It's the one that came in the kit, the call for colors, all that stuff. And the way I'm going, I'm not going to get it done by spring, but I would like to. And then next are my new starts. Because that's all the whips I worked on. This one is from a magazine. It is from 2023's Just Cross Stitch magazine. I'll have to insert a picture in it because I only have a copy of my from the magazine. It is called Holly Geese, and it is by, sorry, I had to shine my notes up. Flipped over already. It is Holly Geese by Carol Thornton, and again, it's from Just Cross This Magazine 2023. And that's all I've done so far. So hopefully I insert a picture of what it's supposed to look like for you so you can have an idea. I did go ahead and grid this with a heat erasable pen, and because I did one last year from the same magazine, and that made things so much easier, so I decided to do that. And I only worked on this on Christmas Eve, so that's all I've done. I need to go back to it. It's a really cute pattern, and honestly it's not terribly big, so I should be able to get it knocked out hopefully for Christmas next year. Next is this is my Christmas Day start, and it is Starry, Starry Night by Blackberry Lane Designs. And I am doing this one right here. I am doing the call for colors. I'm doing this on a 14 count white Ada. Sorry, I don't know the flosses. And I have worked on this quite a bit. This is turning out really pretty. I love, in the camera, like, it's, you know, such a difference than what it looks like in person, but, or just like look at it, but I love seeing, you can see the, really the cutouts of the wise men. So hopefully I can get this on 10. I say that about everything, but I would like to dedicate some time to it and get it, you know, even more done. I want to get the whole series of them done. I know you want treats. I know you want treats. Yeah, don't let him flee. He don't really want attention. He just wants treats. Next is my Farmhouse Christmas. I'm doing mine. Let's show you. From Little House Needleworks. It's the set of like 9 patterns, and I'm doing mine all together. So I did download the free chart from Little House Needleworks and start working on that. Now, with this, I'm counting the border as one finish, and I'm counting each one of these as one finish. So, because it's a big old thing to do. So I've got the main part. Let me take this off. I have the main part of the border in. I'm just now working on putting in like the holly and the berries, and then doing the blocks for each one of the blocks are. So here's what that. I think this is on. Oh, I know for this. This is vintage country mocha in 16 count, and just doing that on that. So my goal was to try to do the border in January, and then each one of the charts, like, you know, one for February, March, you know, and try to have it done by the end of the year. But that's not going to be feasible. We have one more day in January, and there's no way in the world I'm going to get 9 of these blocks done plus all the flowers. So it just is what it is. Hopefully I'll have it done by February, or at least, you know, mid-February, and can work on another one and not be terribly far behind, but it is what it is, you know. One second, my phone. My next one is a start I didn't honestly plan to start, but Teresa Kogut posted about a little boy named Lincoln, and she decided to do a fundraiser for his family, and it's going to be hashtag Lincoln Strong, and it is called, I guess, Hope and Love. And here's what it looks like. Being a medical family, I do not understand what it is to have a child with cancer, but I know what it is to like to have a child with medical needs and having very long hospital stays and not being able to work because of having to take care of that child. And I understand the financial burden. So, and it's a great pattern too on top of it. So I was definitely like, as soon as she mentioned this, I hopped right over there and decided to go ahead and get that, because medical moms, we all stick together. We all know how hard the life is. And I can just hope and pray that, all the stitchers were able to come together and maybe get some peace of mind for them that, a house payment, grocery bills, or some of that's covered, because, life doesn't stop when you need it to. I'm doing mine on the other half of the 28 count Pictureless Plus and linen and legacy, and this is all I've gotten started so far. I am doing the call for colors, but I did have to change the color for the little seeds. I did change them because mine just wasn't showing up, so I picked a little bit of a darker red so they'll show up. But I think that there is a stitch along going along with it. If I can find the hashtag, I'll put it below, and you can follow along. And I think the goal was just to work on it every single day, but until you get it done. I've worked on it a couple of days, but hopefully I can get that worked on too, and just think of that family while I'm working on it. Sorry, I'll move the camera. Now, on to stash. I know I had said I wanted to not spend a lot in 2025, but This actually was one that was done before Christmas. So a couple of these were before Christmas. Jess over at Como Stitches, last year she had put out a waiting list for her project photos. So my number got called out. And she messaged me and asked me what kind of colors I liked, and she picked out a couple of fabrics, and then I made my selection. So my favorite color is purple. So I got this purple floral. It's really pretty. And it came with a floss bed too. Here's the inside. That's the other fabric I picked. I'm sorry, my cup and the straw are right there on the edge. But this is really pretty. So I can't wait to use it. I haven't used it yet because I want it to be able to show it when it was all pretty. And here's the floss bed. I don't know if she still has like spots on her wait list, but you can head over to her Instagram account and see if she still has spaces on that. But it's really great quality. Can't wait to use it. And then next, I had seen this on Stitching with the Housewives Flosstube. It is Creative Carol Designs. She is over on Etsy, and this is her project photo. Now this is, it can hold several projects. It's really big. This middle piece actually is a floss bed, and it comes out, so you could remove this and just take this wherever you need to go. But each one of these are open, each pocket opens, and then they have the place behind it. Really great quality. So head over to Creative Carol if you're looking for a good project photo also. And then, like I said, my order from Primrose Cottage Stitches came in. It's been a little about 20 days, but I just got it yesterday. So I haven't done any of the Valentine's Day. I was hoping to have some of these done by Valentine's Day, but it didn't come in. I got Home Sweet Home. I think that was really pretty. And I got the Valentine's Day quilt. I also got the finishing pack for it, for both of them. And I got the 32 count blush for the fabric. And I got the floss pack for it. And then also, maybe I didn't get it out. Yeah, here it is. I got the needle minder for the house. That was really pretty. So I'd like to get some of these started before Valentine's Day. I know they won't get done before Valentine's Day, but because it was such a, song at the post office. But stacks on the wall. And then lastly, I won a prize from Nicole Spore. So it came in this little bag right here. I think it was from her Flosstube, or her whip parade. I might be wrong which video I watched, what that was. And it came with 32 count in the gray Lugana. It's kind of a black though. This is great. Charcoal gray, if I can read it all. It's a big old thing of that. It came with a pattern from Hands On Design. And it came with all the floss. It also came on these floss wraps. Unfortunately, some of them got broken in shipping, which is no big deal. I can put them on different ones, but there's some of them that made it. And I've never used any like these, so I'll be happy to try these. And then these, the ones that broke, I can just get, you know, some more and put them on there. But all the beautiful colors that go along with it. Sorry. And like to get some of those. I'm sorry, I've never. I only stitched on 32 count a handful of times, and of course never on black. But they'll be fun to try. And before we go, I want to go ahead and give you my Flosstube recommendations. I have 2 for you. I found both these ladies just recently through Whip Parade season. You know, with Whip Parade season, you find all kinds of new Flosstubers that are out there that you didn't know were before. The very first one is Kim at the Canal Town Stitcher. I liked a lot of her projects that she worked on. I enjoyed watching everything that she's been having. And there are several that I have wanted to do or will do. And she also is working on Flea Market Flowers. So that's definitely go over there and give her a check out and watch her video. She just released a new one that I saw the other day. I watched just a little bit of it because I haven't really had the extra time to watch a lot of Flosstube. But definitely will be going back and checking out that next video. And then another one I found was Emmy Rose 22A, and that is Emily. She had a lot of projects that were projects that I've done or want to do kind of thing. I know she was working on the Honeybee Quaker, and that is definitely on my list for this summer by Primrose. So go over there and check out both those ladies. I know you'll enjoy watching their videos. And I want to say thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope that you enjoyed everything you saw. Again, if you would give me a like and subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. I just got past 600, so thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here and watching my videos. And I will try my best to be back in 2 weeks, but you know, life, how it goes. So, well, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.